all,
That's
which align
cat.
with what I
I
was
told
talking
her
about.
you can't take a
Period.
man's freedom of speech. They
Period.
did not
So
say
let's go
nothing
to
to
freedom of speech
violate the
law
freedom
again.
of speech. That's cat.
That's a fact.
Freedom of speech
You
is
oppressing
the
people, bro.
Constitution.
Your
Thank you.
name is
Thank you.
Impress, but you oppressing.
Yeah, I'm not a person of shit. I would never give you my energy like that
Bro,
ever.
no,
I would
seriously.
never.
Hey, Naughty, how you feel about Empress talking about us black men like that? Talk about
Don't
she
have.
don't like
I
us
please.
black men in the vote.
Huh?
Nah, for real, that's ridiculous.
What you gonna do?
You said what?
We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
No. What the hell? What the fuck is that?
That's that shit they do on 17th Street,
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
South Philly,
No, I never heard of that before.
16, 17.
You're not gonna like this
Call
though,
us,
are you?
call us the 33rd.
It's just like you said, people don't like to hear new voices and they don't like to hear facts. Whenever the
Only
facts hit
thing
their
I'm
feelings, they
saying
want to
is,
attack
I
me
just
personally.
think you
I'm
saying
entitled to have my own opinion though,
that's
just like
cool.
everybody else
Why
is.
you
So
talking
don't
so
get mad at me
fast?
for my opinion.
Okay, when I start out talking, you don't get mad. When I start out talking, they going faster than you because at the end of the day, I can talk faster than you.
I'm
At the end of the day, you can't
trying to
take a
talk to
motherfucker's
you though.
constitution to the
I'm
right.
not
You
trying
can't
to
take a
argue with
motherfucker's constitution
you.
to the
I'm just
right.
telling you
How
how I
the fuck are you gonna
feel
take constitution to the right? That's the constitution to you.
because it's
God
my
damn it.
opinion.
And your opinion does not
I'm a
matter.
taxpayer, and well, it doesn't matter to you, but it definitely matters to me.
It doesn't.
Period.
You
I'm a person.
cannot.
It does matter to
They're
me.
not gonna say, "Well, if you've been to jail, you can't talk about it."
That's not what I said. That's what you're saying.
That is what
Don't
you
twist my
said.
words. That's not what I
You're
said.
saying that if a person can't vote,
I said if a person is not actively able to vote at the time of them posting videos
you
telling other
can't
people to
talk
vote,
about it.
that should be illegal. That's what I said.
That's
Y'all keep
crazy.
twisting what I said. That's not what I said. I'm
So
telling
you're
you what I said.
saying
You're still not
Ti? You're
listening to
saying
me.
Ti swayed the world?
No, you said give me a legal felon that's world renowned. So I gave
I
you one.
believe Ti can vote.
What are you talking about?
I believe Ti can vote.
You're twisting my words. It's all good.
Ti
I'm gonna let you troll
ratted
me.
and did 12 months in a day. I
I'm
believe
gonna
Ti.
let you troll me because you know that I didn't say that. So it's
No,
all
I
good.
believe Ti can vote. For
But
real.
you know that I didn't say what you're trying to say that I said. You know that because
That
I
is
said
what
it
you
to you very
said.
calmly. No, I'm not saying that. You're saying that. Just like everybody else is saying that because they love to twist what I say to make these chaotic moments on stage for no reason.
Hold on, let's see. Rapper Ti votes despite being a convicted felon.
Right. And you said, give me a convicted felon
But
that is
but he
world
vote.
renowned
He
that can
got the
vote. I
right to
gave you
vote.
one. You said, give me a convicted felon that can vote. And I gave you T.I. Right? That's what I
No,
said. You
no,
said, give
no.
you a
I
convicted
said
felon that
give
can
me a
vote.
convicted felon who can't vote, who swayed the
That's not
vote.
what you said.
That
That's not
is
what you
what
said.
I
You said
said.
that
What
after.
you talking
You said
about?
that after.
No, nigga,
Well,
I
Clubhouse
told
kicked
you
That
me
was
what
out
I
of
the
here
whole
said.
point
earlier.
because you tried to use me, Empress. What are you
I didn't
talking
try to
What
use
you talking
you,
about?
nigga. I
about?
used you. I didn't try to use you, nigga. I used you.
Okay,
What are
but
you
I'm
So
not
talking
finish
world
what I
about?
said. I
Can
renowned.
I
used
That's
say
you.
why
I
you.
didn't
something?
try.
The whole thing
Here
was
we go.
I said, give me a convicted felon who can't
Can I?
vote, who has reach that swayed the vote. And you said
No,
T.I.
you didn't say
And
all
I
that, Mr.
said
Wake, at that
T.I. could vote.
time.
He ratted.
But
He could vote.
So
can
T.I.
I
could
say
vote.
what you said to me was, give me a convicted felon that is world known that whatever
That
part of the
swayed the
conversation you said.
vote.
So I said, right, that
That
no,
couldn't
yes,
vote.
yes, it's way to vote, but you didn't say all the extra
I
nuances
did.
until after
Wait,
I said Ti.
hold on, Empress. Your point
Stop
was
trying to twist
Bumpy.
stuff on me. That's not even right.
It was Bumpy, and I told you Bumpy don't have the reach to sway the world.
But he
I said,
does. He's on the 100 show floor.
give me a mother that swayed the vote. That's a felon that can't vote. And you
But you didn't
said,
say
yeah.
all that when you said that. You said, give me a
You want to
convicted felon
bet?
that has the reach,
You want to
basically.
bet? Let's bet.
I don't want to bet. I know what you said. I actually listened to
You
you
do
when you
know the
speak to me.
replays is on, right?
I'm happy for that. Alhamdulillah. Because this time you're going to be wrong.
Nigga,
Just like
the
yesterday,
whole
we all skipped
thing
over the part
was,
that I never said he wasn't from
Empress,
South
the
Philly.
whole
And told
thing
me to
was
apologize to
you
that man.
saying
And I never said that.
convicted felons who can't legally
That's
vote.
not what I'm saying. You won't listen to me. So I'm going to just text you what I'm saying since you won't listen to me. I'm going to go on mute. Because
No,
Miss Faith
you
want
ain't
to
gotta
talk.
text me shit. I'm
Period.
listening to you.
I'm just saying, I'm going to text you everything I'm trying to
Everybody
say. Since
hears
nobody
you.
won't listen to me, I'm going to put it in the damn chat since
Your
nobody
whole
won't listen to me
point is
talk.
this. You're
You don't like
saying,
my point. It doesn't mean my point. And
no,
because you don't
you're
like it doesn't make
saying
you feel some type of
is,
way.
you're saying is if you are a convicted felon and can't
That's not
legally
what I'm
vote,
saying. That's what
you
you're
shouldn't
saying.
be allowed on podcasts or speaking or posting to sway the vote. That's what you've been saying,
No,
right?
I'm telling you what I'm saying. I'm
Okay,
telling
tell me
you
what you're
what
saying.
I said. Mr. Wack 100. What I said was, in the moment, this morning when I came in the room at 8:36 a.m., I came in the room and they said, Empress, come up. I said, how I feel is that a lot of these black males and their mammies sat on YouTube for months, the whole election season, right? And I said, then come down to the felons. I said, I feel like the ones that's felons and cannot vote at the time of this election season could not vote, right? The ones that could not vote, the ones that legally cannot vote, should not be able to sit on podcasts and sway votes. That's not something
That's what
wrong.
I just said.
But you said no. You said convicted felons. I didn't say all that. I said the ones that can't legally vote at the
An
time of them
ex-felon
making
is
these
a
announcements.
convicted felon.
Right, but I'm not saying all convicted felons. I'm talking about ones that cannot vote, the ones that can't vote
That's
at
what
that
I
time.
just said.
No, you were trying to twist it some other shit.
No,
Tell me
I
that
said
all
you
felons can't
said
vote
that felons, ex-felons, right,
at
that
the time of
cannot
the.
vote, that
Yes, the
can't.
ones that can't vote.
That's what I said. You said
Oh, okay.
should not
Yeah,
have the
sure.
right to do podcasts or radio or whatever to sway the vote if they
Yes,
cannot legally vote. I said
yes.
that 10 times, but you ain't listening.
No, okay. So I'll take that when I wasn't listening. Then I thought I was. Maybe I misheard you.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's the
That's
same way I feel right
crazy,
now.
bro.
Mind
Yo,
your
did I
business. You
not
know we
just
don't
sit
ad
here?
libbers.
No, because you would have, ordinarily, you would have spun
So
out
I can
and like.
stand up and say I'm wrong. I can admit to I say I'm wrong. I misheard you, so I
So
apologize.
then I said, give me somebody that's like that, would reach,
But that's all
that
you said,
swayed the
though.
vote. You said
No,
Ti.
you
I
didn't say
said
the extra
Ti.
stuff.
What?
You said give me someone that's like that to get basically that's world renowned, like swaying the vote. That's what I took it as. And so I said Ti.
Ti could vote though.
No, you didn't say that can vote. That's
I
legal to vote. You said give me
did,
someone
because
with reach
you
that can
tried
sway
to
the
use
vote.
Bumpy.
You said
I
give me
said
someone that
Bumpy
with
ain't
reach
got
that.
that reach.
Where's Clubhouse TV at, please? Where are
Bumpy
you?
had to say it.
This mother's crazy.
Where's Clubhouse TV? No, we're not
You
doing that whole
said
she
Ti.
crazy stuff.
I
No, we're just
said
going to play the
Ti
replay. We're
could
not doing
vote.
that today.
And she said
We're
it
not
was
going
a
to continue to
virgin. Then
push
you
it on my
asked
name. We're not going
somebody
to continue to do that.
influential.
Right, but we
I
have to want to
asked for
play the replay. We're not
somebody
going to keep putting shit on my
influential,
name. We're not
Empress.
going
Right,
to keep doing that.
Bumpy.
I asked for somebody influential who doesn't have the right to vote, that was
But you
swaying the
didn't say
vote.
all that extra stuff, though.
Yes, I did.
No, till after.
You
Word
Till
said
for
after I
word.
Ti.
said Ti. So
Yeah,
after
You
I
he
said
said
Ti,
went
then
right
you
at
dug
Ti,
freedom of
deeper and said
speech
it, and you
from the
doubled
gate.
down.
and I
Yeah,
told
you
you
doubled down when
Ti
I said
could
Ti.
vote.
You doubled down.
Ti, because he can vote.
Yes, but that's when you double down and say all the extra stuff. Oh, he can vote. He can legally vote. Blah blah blah. At first, you
You
said,
can't
"Give me
use
someone with
him
reach
then.
that can sway the vote."
You can't use him because he can legally vote. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you said that after I said Ti.
No, you
That's what
went
you've been
at
telling
Bumpy
you,
because Bumpy is on parole
and
and
he
can't
cannot
vote.
vote right now. That's why I
Okay,
used
so
him.
Exactly. Yeah, we
I
Right, but
That's why
told
I
when
you
you
used
go
him.
to
what.
You
Ti,
didn't tell me I had the
Ti
reach
Hold
right
on,
that
is
couldn't
hold
gonna
on,
vote.
hold
fit
on,
your
hold on.
argument.
Right,
OG,
right. That's why I
ask her,
said
should I
Bumpy because he
not have
can't
an
vote.
This
opinion
mother
about it?
crazy, man.
I'm not crazy, so stop calling me names.
You crazy as
You
a
can't
bed
I'm
bug
speak
not
on.
your
crazy. I
opinion,
heard what you
Bumpy.
said.
You crazy
Don't
as a
worry about it,
bed
Mr. Wack.
bug
You
on
got court. You got
PCP.
court.
Then she
You
said,
got court,
and then,
Mr. Wack, because I heard what you said.
whoa,
You got court. You
You
got
whoa.
court on
crazy as
Friday.
a
She
bed
just
bug
tried to
on
take
Bed
her.
bug on PCP
Nope,
is
you got court on
wild.
Friday, Mr. Wack. You got court.
OG, she just called you to court.
she
You
don't
got
go
court
to
because I'm
We'll
gonna
court.
play that
replay these
replay. You
She
got
don't
court.
motherfucking
even go to
replays.
court.
When we play these
You got
motherfucking
court. I got the
replays,
replays for sure. You got court, and I want my apology. Period.
because your whole disposition was
Hmm.
people with influence that can't legally vote that's swaying the vote
Yes, that was
because
my
of,
whole point.
and
Because
you
you're very
said
smart and you
Ti
understand people. But I know what you said. You doubled down
and
and said all the extra stuff after.
Ti can legally vote. You
Yeah,
can't
but
use it.
okay, so you're whatever, man. This is just I can't wait till Friday. You definitely got court, man, because you won't even let me even freaking express myself.
Oh my
You
God.
know what? This is what we gonna do.
Motherfucker got
We,
Tourette's, man.
Emergency
this,
court
Shit,
hearing.
crazy.
yeah, this
Emergency court
motherfucker is
hearing.
crazy
It's
because
like Tourette's
No, I'm not
syndrome or some
crazy.
15
shit like
times.
that, man.
I'm not crazy.
Nah, for real, you
Yeah,
have
you got all these men constantly.
you
Cause he
men
don't need
pay
your makeup.
There
attention.
you
Y'all know
go
that,
with the
right?
This
man.
Mr. Wack,
gonna have
he
you in
don't
the
need y'all makeup. He
penitentiary.
don't need y'all to ad lib for him. He don't need
This
a
gonna
choir.
have you in the penitentiary. They will tell a story to the law that's so
No, I
believable.
can't wait because you
It'll
got court.
take
I can't wait.
38 years for them to say, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that."
No, I'm not gonna say that at all. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's all I'm gonna say is my bad. That's all I'm gonna say. My bad, Mr. Wack, you were right. But I'm trying to tell you that you said,
So how
give
did
me
Ti
someone
get
with
in this
influence
equation? Then?
that can sway the vote. And I said T.I. You didn't say, give me someone with influence who can vote. You didn't say that until after I said
No,
T.I. You doubled down and said, no, someone, he can vote,
I
Empress.
said Bumpy doesn't have
Hmm,
the reach. Give me
right.
somebody with
That has
influence
the reach.
that
And
can't
I
vote.
did.
That's why Ti can
No, no, you
legally
said that
vote
after,
though.
honey. I promise that. You said that after. You said that after. You
Can
said
I
Oh
ask
T.I.,
a
you said that.
question?
man.
Can I ask
He
a
But you
got
got
question?
court, and I'm gonna win this case. I'm gonna represent myself because I can't trust nobody represent me right now.
this
Can I ask a
motherfucker
question?
crazy.
Hey, Empress.
Definitely, you got court.
Empress. Can I ask you a question,
Nope, don't
Empress?
talk to me because I'm not talking to no ad libbers right now.
I'm not. I'm not an ad libber. I'm talking.
I'm not talking to no ad libbers. Keep it to yourself, bro.
I'm
Ask
not
your
an ad
question.
libber.
Yes, Mr.
You
Wake,
Okay.
ain't
what you
been in
say?
the program. You ain't been
So the
in the program.
question for the
I'm
floor
not bigger
then
than no
is,
program, but you do
hold
got
on,
court.
yo, mute up. So if
No, fuck are
Jesus.
you telling me to
So
mute up?
anyway,
You
yo,
want
He
people to
just said
mute
he
chill.
up when
asked me
you
a
talk?
question.
Let the
Yeah,
nigga ask the
chill.
But you
question.
just said
Damn.
you asked me a question, and then you gonna tell me to let him
Let
He
talk.
him
said
ask the
no, so mute
question.
up. I'm asking the floor.
I am not gonna
So
answer his question,
anyway,
so he asked me to air.
yo,
Don't
you just
answer
like
it
hearing
then.
yourself
Let him
talk.
ask the question.
Please, yeah, I'm asking the floor. So if a person establishes the criteria for the question and then Wack asked about that, why would Wack have to restate what her criteria that she established is? And why would she answer with something that doesn't meet her own criteria? I'm out.
And the Latinos decided the election. The black man voted for black man sure voted for Miss Harris. Why you blaming it on black men when the black man voted
I
for
ain't blaming a thing
Harris?
on black men. We were having a conversation, and
You
I spoke
was,
Yes, we
my
nigga.
did.
opinion that I'm
You
allowed to speak, and
was.
nobody can control what I say out of my mouth, just like I can't control what they say out their mouth.
You
They allowed
said
to
it
have
was
their
the
opinions about
black
black women
man
every day of the
fault.
week.
You
Somebody say
blamed
something
it
about
on
black
the
men, it's the end
black
of the world.
man.
It's the end of the world. You say something about black men and they pick
You
me's. It's
blame
the
it.
end of the
You
world.
blamed it on
I
the
said it
black
about both.
man.
I said black men and they mammies. Period. I said it about both.
But the
Period.
black man voted for Miss Harris.
I said it about anyone that
It
voted against
shows
her.
it.
Period. Men and women all
The
together. They families, they
Latinos
dogs, they
control
cats,
the
they
vote.
rabbits.
Yeah, Latinos was pretty much
Period.
50-50 down the line.
Latinos control the vote, man. The black men showing voting for the
The
lady,
fuck do I
woman.
got a lie for? I said what the fuck I said, my nigga. Like, stop being a dumb weirdo every day.
Did you even do your research on who voted for who?
Mr. Wack, do you actually think I give a flying frisbee about that
Or
right now?
why is you in here talking if you don't know what you talking about?
I know exactly what I'm talking about, but people are not going to tell me I can't speak because they don't like what I'm saying. That's
The
the whole point of
black
my
men
conversation.
showed they voted, majority voted for the Miss Harris.
And who told you that, Mr. Wack?
The fuck that?
Pull them up. Because people keep saying stats and we don't see no stats at all. This is the conversation in the morning with no proof.
It's already in my PTR.
No, put
Huh?
a link up, your PTR.
What?
Put a link up. Let's
It's
see the stats
right
so we can
there
get
in
them
the
ourselves.
shit.
I know what they
Look,
are. I'm just saying for other people that don't believe him either, they
look.
want to see proof. They don't want to see PTR.
No, white women, black men,
Or y'all keep telling it's in my
79%
PTR. You put
vote,
anything in
wait,
your PTR.
79% voted blue for black men. Black women, nigga, blame yourself. It's 59%. Nigga,
Mm.
it's more black men voted for the woman than black women. What are you talking about? White women, 40%. Black men voted
Now
for
let me
her
get my
the
stats.
most.
Give me 1 second.
White women,
You're not gonna like
40%.
this.
Black
Hang on,
men,
let me get my stats.
79%. Black women, I'm sorry, 89%. 10 more percent. Hispanic Latino man, 36%. But 64 for him. Only 20% of the black men voted for Trump. The least outside of black women, 8%. 20% black men and 8% black women voted for Trump.
Yeah, so 70%.
79% black men voted for her. 89. What are you talking about?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
80%
looking
of
at my
black men
stats.
voting. 80% voting for black men for Kamala. It's crazy to say that they didn't support
Yeah,
Kamala.
what are you
16,
talking
I'm gonna
about?
put the
16
link right in the
million.
chat. This is Newsweek. I'm gonna put the link
16
right in the
million.
chat.
Hey, Cat.
16 million black women
Numbers
are
don't
eligible
lie.
to
I put
vote.
the link in the chat. Numbers
67%
don't
Hey,
are
lie.
registered.
We
Black
hey,
don't
women
Cat.
give a
made up
fuck about
17%
what's
of voters.
eligible. We talking about what actually
And
voted.
right, and I'm giving you my stats now, real stats. Okay. So
Huh?
16 million black women are eligible to vote. 67% are registered. Black women made up 17% of voters who cast ballots in the 2017 recent, the states of
We're
election,
talking
right?
right now about
I'm
no
getting there.
2017.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
What
Black
the
men,
fuck is going on
90%
79%
right
of black
now?
men
of
voted
black
She
for
wait a
women
minute.
voted for Joe Biden and Kamala
You
in,
don't
in
even make
20.
sense, lady. You
Okay,
fucking
you're not
crazy.
letting me get there, but it's all good. That's what y'all
Nigga
always do.
is right there. We don't give about 2017. Today,
I was going down the whole list
79%
before
black
she even
men
been in
voted.
office. I was going down the whole
So you
list.
saying she
That's
didn't
all.
have black men support?
I didn't say that ever. That's what you're
Oh
saying
my
that I
God.
said. I never said that.
Oh my
Never
God.
once did I say that.
You said
I
that an
said
hour
what I
ago.
said about felons and people were mad. Just admit it.
No,
People want
nigga,
to control what I
you
say about my mama. People say
cannot take it.
whatever
That
freaking
we're
shit they
not
want to say
mad
about black women
because
every
you
day.
can't
And people
take
just go with that
nobody's
shit like
freedom
it's
of
nothing.
speech. You can't
You
take
can't tell me not to
nobody's
have an
freedom of
opinion
speech.
though. That's the part I'm talking about. Like you
We
can't take
don't
my
give a
opinion.
about your opinion when it comes to freedom of speech. The
Right. So you
constitutional
can't. I'm
right.
supposed to
She's
say what
literally
people keep
using freedom of
saying.
speech to say you can't take my opinion while trying to say that somebody
Thank
Yeah,
you,
shouldn't have an
the
brother.
opinion.
dumbest.
Y'all still with me? If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe or drop a comment down below. Let's continue.
Seriously. That
Yeah,
part.
that's
Dumb as fuck.
That
crazy as
part.
hell.
That part.
Dumb as hypocrite.
That part.
Oh my
You can't
god.
take my
That
opinion.
part.
See,
And
you,
then
she
she say
She
literally
want to take
period.
using.
the
Yeah, she
freedom of
want to take
speech, but she
everybody
want to
else
use it.
That
freedom of
part.
speech, but she want to use it. That's
She want to
crazy.
use
That
it.
part.
You can't
That
take
part.
my opinion, but we can take their opinion, though, right?
But why she
It's a
said that
fact.
felons
It should
can't
be
talk
illegal.
about the election though?
I didn't say felons. I said felons that who cannot vote at the time of the
It
No,
election.
you
doesn't matter.
said
That's freedom
felons,
of
I'm telling
speech.
period.
you
Anybody
that
can
actually is
talk about the fucking
illegal.
election. Everybody and anybody
Golly.
can have an
That's
opinion.
freedom of speech.
Girl, bye.
They
That's
gotta
what
pay
it is.
taxes, but they can't talk about
What?
the country.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then
Yeah,
felons
and
can
a
every
lot
felon.
of
I
states
want
they
this
can
to
do
get
it
out
too,
here.
but
Every felon can
they
vote
can't
as long as
go
you
to
ain't
war
on
for America,
parole or
but they
probation,
can't
bro.
drink or
This is
anything because they're only
misinformation.
18. So
You
we
can
we
vote,
need to
y'all.
figure
If you
out.
got a F, you can vote as long as you off of parole or probation.
No,
You
and that's
good.
not true because I just went down the law. So there you go,
I
telling
don't.
lies again.
You
Okay,
do
what's
You
vote
true?
on
do
That's true for
know.
probation.
California.
You
That's true for
do know if
California, Oregon, and
100% of the
Louisiana.
black
That's not true for
men
every state. That's
look,
not true for
if
every state.
100% of the black
So
men
stop the cat.
and 100% of the black women would have voted for her, she would have still lost.
Still would have lost.
I said that shit
Right. So
earlier,
you're
Remember,
Wack.
I
making a
broke
point.
that.
Nobody
Remember,
wanted to
I'm making a
listen.
point about
remember.
it
Nobody.
No,
though.
I
no,
said
cap.
that shit earlier.
Cap. Before you came in, we broke them
33 and
numbers
a
down.
third is on his
Yeah,
dick.
yeah.
No matter what I say, y'all gonna twist it. So let me just go
Facts
ahead
is
and just let y'all
facts. It
twist
ain't
it.
twisting shit,
And I don't
man.
give a fuck about your facts because I never challenged your facts.
What
Ever.
you
I never challenged them
Yes,
ever. So
you
stop trying to act
did.
like I did. No, I did not. I never said the black men did not
You
vote for
came
Kamala
in
Harris.
here
You
hot
never
as
heard that come
shit.
out
If
my mouth.
anybody listen
You
to the
never heard
replays,
that come out my mouth
she came in
ever.
I'm
here
gonna be
hot as
real.
Ever.
This
shit.
the
I said
most
for
Yeah,
the
flip
yeah,
black
yeah,
flop
men
yeah,
did
piece
yeah.
of
not.
shit I
And
have
I
all
ever
said for the
kind of
seen.
ones that
shit.
did not. I said
She
for
was
the ones that did
blaming
not,
black
period. And
men.
I stand on that shit.
Nah, she
And I
was
stand
blaming
on it.
black
You're
men and
mad.
shit.
And I
She
stand
was
on it.
hot.
And I
Man,
stand
I
on
don't
it.
give a
And I
fuck.
stand on it. You are
The
mad because
only
you're talking
person
to
mad
me.
is you.
Talk to yourself. I'm not mad. I'm laughing
So
at
you got to
you.
be mad
I'm
to
laughing
talk.
at you.
How does
I'm
that
laughing
even
at
work?
you because
The
you
only
because you
one
want the
hyper that
oppression
got to,
Olympics from me. You're
like,
not
you
going to
got
get it.
Tourette
You're not
syndrome.
going to get it.
That's
I
what she
step
got.
on
She
fucking
got
monkeys.
Tourette
I don't know what
syndrome.
you're talking about. I step on
Nah,
them.
verbal
Period.
diarrhea.
Like fucking bed bugs. What
Nah,
are you talking
bro. I'm
about?
gonna be real. She just entitled.
What are you
She
talking
think that
about?
just cause she black, we supposed
I'm
to
not
vote for her.
entitled for anything. You think you're entitled because you
Look
think
at
black women owe you
that
something because
motherfucker.
we're
She
black
don't even
women.
breathe.
We
She
don't
just
owe you a
talk.
thing.
We
She
don't
don't
Right.
breathe
care
at all.
about what you
Right, because
man. No
attacking
one
me
asked
personally is not
about
going to
black
make your
women.
point better. Maybe it will in here. I don't know, but it's not going to make your point better in reality. In real
You
reality, it's not going to make your
personally
point better
attacked
to
the
anybody.
felons in the
I
room. You
personally, I
literally
didn't
tried to
personally.
talk to
No, I
them,
did
and
not.
since
You
I
wanted
don't
me
have
to.
one,
You wanted me to
I'm gonna
because you're
stand up for
triggered.
them
You're a
every
fragile black
time because you
man.
don't know what
You're
you're talking about.
fragile.
How could I be
You're
triggered? I don't even have
fragile.
a
You're
felony.
fragile, and that's
I
why
don't
you're
have a
always
felony,
triggered. Because
but
whatever
I'm
I
gonna
say, you
stand
get
up for my
upset
people. You
because
never
you're
gonna talk to
fragile and
them
you're
like that
broken. You're
because
broken and
you're
you're
fragile.
fragile.
You're a
Period.
insecure
Period.
woman
Broken and
that's
fragile.
projecting your
That's why you're upset.
insecurities.
You're
You're
broken.
projecting your
I'm not showing
insecurity.
anything. You're showing yours. So
You're
whenever I talk, you
projecting
get
your
upset.
insecurities,
Whenever I
ma'am,
talk, you get upset. I
because you
didn't
say
get upset. It's not a man. I'm a woman. I don't
derogatory
have any
things.
insecurities or anything. I said nothing derogatory. I said
You
any
said
felon that
felons.
cannot vote
You
at the
said
time of
felons
making a
shouldn't even be able
podcast
to
about
talk about
voting to be
the
illegal.
election.
That's what I said. Mr. Wack then come on stage and gave the freedom of speech, right? And one of the freedom of speech talked about what? What did he say when he talked about freedom of speech? One of the laws were what? Misinformation and other things, right? So
No,
that's what
That's
no,
we're
it's
what
hearing
you
not.
all
did.
No,
kinds
it's
of
not. That's
misinformation
cap.
and everything else.
That's
So
cap.
that
What
shit
you
should be
said,
fucking
what? Because I
illegal.
just got
So
here.
you
What you had
literally came
said?
on stage
That's
and
cap.
read the freedom of speech law,
That's
which
cap.
aligned with what I
I
was
told
talking
her you
about.
can't take a
Period.
man's freedom of speech. They
Period.
did not
So
say
let's go
nothing
to
to
freedom of speech
violate the
law
freedom
again.
of speech. That's cap.
That's a fact.
Freedom of speech
You
is in
oppressing
the
people, bro.
Constitution.
Your
Please,
name is
thank you.
Impress, but you oppressing.
Yeah, I'm not a person of shit. I would never give you my energy like that
Bro,
ever.
no,
I would
seriously,
never give
Empress,
them my
I'm
energy in that
disappointed in
way.
you though. On God, I'm
I would
disappointed
never.
in
You
you
don't have to be
because
offended
you
or
coming
disappointed in me
because
because
part
we
of
don't
this
have to talk to
country,
each other.
but part of
We
this.
don't have
What
to
I'm
talk
not
to each
talking to
other
you. Then
because my
stop talking to
opinion
me.
was on
Stop talking to me. I'm
politics is
talking to
not
the
true
room.
at
Stop
all.
talking to me. I'm talking
That's
to
my
Anya.
opinion with you.
Anya,
If you feel
Anya.
if
I'm
you
talking to
upset
Anya. I don't
and
want
you
to talk to
don't,
you no more.
that's always going to be
Okay, I'm
weird.
talking to
That's
Anya.
always
Anya,
going to be weird.
Anya.
And
I'm.
I'm talking to you.
Can I
And I'm
talk to
not going to
Anya?
talk about
She's
just as you
harassing
talk
me.
as you're talking to her. I'm not harassing nobody. You jumped in a conversation that had nothing to do with you.
She's
It was me and
harassing
Mr.
me.
Captain Cesario
She's
talking, and you
harassing me.
jumped in and inserted your conversation as usual when he
Inserted
didn't
my
belong there.
what? What did she
You heard
just
me.
say?
You
You
heard me.
asserted your.
She probably
Into
needs
the
something. That's
marketing
why
right
she
there.
Yeah,
said
she
that.
want. Yeah, she want it.
She
Period.
definitely needs
She's coming
something.
on to me.
Somebody
But
need to
I
take care
just
of her.
said
Listen,
I'm
he
gonna
needs
hook
that
her up
help.
with
He
one
needs
of
to
my
go get
G
help.
homies
She
from
is
the hood. She
He
definitely
needs
need
to
one
go
of
get
the
definitely
help.
in
West
the
Coast
car.
And
OGs
This
stop
to
and
check
stop
her
acting
out.
this
like
woman.
These
stop
coast
and,
niggas
and start
couldn't
the
get it done.
conversation up. That's how remedial you are. You don't even understand what I'm saying.
What I
Anya,
mean
can
it.
I speak to
You're being
Anya?
upset.
You
And you don't
Can I
even
go to
brought
understand
her
that
Anya?
shit
shit.
Can I
That's
up.
how
talk
You
to?
remedial
brought
you
it up.
Can I
are.
talk to a
That's how
real woman?
remedial you
That's
Can
are.
I
how I
talk
know
to
Because
a
you
that's how
real
fucking with a
woman?
remedial you are.
felon.
Because I'm saying you inserting
Can I
yourself
talk
into the
to a
conversation
real
and you're
woman?
saying everything is untrue. A real woman, this
Can
is
I
why I'm not
talk to a
agreeing with you
real
because you're less
woman?
of a
No,
woman.
you definitely not a
Imagine
real woman.
that. And this is
You
why women
definitely
don't
not.
like black
You're
men
acting
or
like
black
a
men because
strong
you're
black
What?
woman
This is
right
why
weak.
now,
women
but you
don't like
told me
black
what you
men.
weren't, man.
Weak.
Did y'all
You're
hear it? She said this
weak.
is why women don't like black
I'm not
men.
a pick me clown.
See,
Because I'm not a
I
pick
still
me
love
and
my
I'm not a
black
real
men.
woman.
I still love
Wow.
them.
Imagine that because I'm not a pick me and I don't eat.
So hold on. So are you calling
Right.
all the women that
Right.
love
I'm
black
not a
men
what?
pick me's?
I'm gonna be honest. You
I'm not
can't be a pick me if
a
you
real
ain't
Wow.
never got
woman.
picked.
I'm not a real woman.
If you ain't
I'm
never
not a
got
real
picked, you
woman.
can't be a
Well,
pick me.
pick
I'm
me
not
is
even
you
gonna
pick.
Make
say
me a
pick
pick
me.
me.
I'm not
Huh?
even
I
gonna
think
That's
say
there
a
pick
is a
me.
lot of hate on the pick
Imagine
me's,
you being
Brock.
able to
But she not a
apologize.
pick me because she never got picked.
yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine you
I
being
got picked
angry
at the
at me
drop.
saying that felons that cannot vote at the time of them making a video to be illegal. Imagine that. You're twisting my words, wanting to mean that shit is stated, like I
That's
said
what you
earlier, and I'm gonna
said.
stand on that shit.
She
That's
No,
what
still
it's
you
don't
not.
get it.
said.
No, it's not.
It
That's
is.
exactly what you said verbatim.
That's
I
what
did
you
not say
said,
all
nigga.
felons. No, I did not say
That's
all
what you
felons.
said. You said, slow down for a minute. You said
God damn it.
felons that cannot legally vote
That's what I
should
said. But I
not
didn't say
be
what the other people were
allowed
trying to say.
to sway the vote by means of podcast, radio, posts, or whatever. And
That's a
I said,
fact.
you cannot take away their freedom of speech. Then
Yeah, you
I
can't take
asked
away
you,
mine.
who are you referring to? You said Bumpy. I said,
Mm.
Bumpy don't got the reach to sway nobody. I said, give me somebody with some reach. That is a felon that is can't vote. You said T.I. I told you T.I. can vote. He can legally vote. Can't use him.
She spreading misinformation, telling people that they
So
can't
where's
vote
the
when they can
disconnect?
vote.
Yeah, that's that 16th, 17th Street shit. The homies don't do that on 18th Street.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Not on 19th
That's a
either.
fact.
Bring her back in, Wack. I want to Charlie. Bring her back.
They don't do it
On
on
it.
16, 17 either, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Where she go? Why
She
she
really
run?
said that black women hate black men. She mad for real.
I mean, we just gonna have to let her be mad.
Hey,
What can
Naughty,
we
how
do?
you feel about Empress talking about us black men like that? Talk about she
Don't
don't like
I don't
us
please,
black men in the vote.
huh?
Nah, for real, that's ridiculous.
Why she got those?
You said what?
Naughty, what you think
This is
about
why
it?
I don't. This is why I don't fuck with
So
y'all.
I
Y'all
said,
talk
what
too
do you
much. I don't
mean?
fuck with y'all.
What
Y'all
do you
talk too
mean?
much.
What?
Y'all talk too much. Y'all always had this every single
But I'm
day.
saying she talking about Kamala
Y'all
didn't
always
get the
had
black
this
man
every
vote.
single
Didn't
day.
you
And I
vote for
just don't
Kamala?
get
Yo, I
why.
told Naughty 2 weeks
Why?
ago, your ass fucking skin is getting thin.
Bro, she
Yeah,
ain't shit.
Empress. So Naughty voted for Kamala.
Alone every fucking day bothering with
Oh,
her.
so you not
Leave me the fuck
counting? You not
alone.
counting the votes? You
Leave me the
not
fuck
counting our
alone.
votes?
Leave me
You
the
not
fuck
counting our
alone.
votes then?
Leave,
All
leave me
right,
the fuck alone. She
Oppress.
not even
All
in the
right,
room and y'all
Oppress.
mentioning her.
Okay, Oppress. Okay, Oppress. Anyways, to all of
I
the
don't want to
real women
oppress
in the
you.
room.
I don't support you in most ways. Talking about.
What? Okay,
Talking
thank you.
about oppress
Anya,
you.
Anya. I'm
I
trying to
mean, I
talk to
have a
Anya.
vested
I was
interest
talking
in
to
you. I'm a
Anya. I'm
divester, not
talking
an
to Anya.
investor.
I'm
A
talking to
divester.
Anya.
A
I'm talking to
divester.
Anya.
Period. About
Suppress.
divester.
Hold on.
Divester. That means
Suppress.
not interested. That means not
That
interested.
means that
Period.
means you
That
wasn't
means not
qualified. No
interested.
black dudes
That
want
means
you.
not invested. Period.
That
Not
means you weren't
invested. Not
qualified.
invested. That means
No
not
black man
invested.
wants that
That's what
kind
it
of
means.
attitude. We not
Not
dealing with
invested.
that.
I don't want no black man. Don't want no interest in
We
you.
like women with edges.
No.
We like women with
What?
edges.
I have edges, baby.
No, you don't.
I have edges. I have a head full of hair. I have a wonderful life. What are you talking about? You making
Where
all
your
these
white
assumptions
man
about me
at?
because you're mad
Where
because
your
of what
white
I
man
said.
at?
You feel
Where your
triggered. You
white
should have
man
never
at?
went to
Get him
jail,
to
my
say
nigga.
something.
You should have never went to jail. He don't gotta
What?
come on
Naughty,
Clubhouse.
did Naughty
Why
He's
she
too
think
really
I got
beneath
a
him, just like
felony?
you are. Just like you are. He's not a
Hey,
felon,
Brock, she think you a
sir.
felon.
yo,
Yeah, that's crazy.
did
He's
Naughty
whatever he
really
wants to
leave the
be. I don't
room?
know what he is. I don't even care. I never try to be interested enough to
Naughty,
fucking find out. I
Hold
don't
on,
know your
can we
occupation. I
get
never
one
asked
mic on the
you.
room? The
I,
actual
of
draw
course
of the
we
room,
can,
not you.
but you leave my name
Let's
out your
go,
mouth,
Wack. You're
sir.
the draw of the room,
Yep,
not
sir.
oppress.
This is week 3 of your oppression,
We're not here
brother.
for oppress or
yo, Empress,
suppress. We're
Empress.
here for Wack.
The
Brother.
bad part about it is, if Miss Harris would have won, you would be in here trolling. So you come on.
Whatever.
You would. You would be in there
I
and
would be in Dommy's room celebrating, period. I would be in Dommy's room celebrating,
where
period. Because it would
Dami
not be
room
no
She
at? So I
said
celebration
can
in
she
go
here.
over
actually
there and wreck
thought
the
that
room.
she was gonna become president. It's crazy.
Ain't Trump a
These niggas,
felon? Don't Trump got a felony?
he is a felon.
For
They
sure.
voted for a felon, a transphobic, a homophobic, Islamophobic felon. That's what they voted for.
Oh, if my nigga a felon,
She
I
talking about we hate
definitely
our
got to rock
daughters.
with
We hate
my
our
nigga.
daughters.
They voted
Alama,
against their own daughter's wombs. That's crazy to me. That's the crazy part.
And then she said she hate black people and she want to invest in white
Yeah, I
people.
did
That's
not say
crazy.
that. That's
See
what
now
she
what
said.
you're doing. Now
That's what
what
she
you're
said.
doing with your freedom
Now
of speech and your
that's when you start with
opinion
the
is
twisted stuff.
defamation of character because you
yeah.
can't prove anything
Right.
that you said. So what you
Oh,
would
he
be
also
doing, ma'am,
proved
She
that
is
can
he's
never
illegal.
prove anything
Islamophobic
that
What
and
she
you would be
said.
doing,
transphobic
what you would be
and that he's
doing, ma'am, is
transphobic. We can
illegal
definitely
under the
prove those things
Constitution
about
of
Trump.
freedom of
We
speech,
can
ma'am.
definitely prove that. We can
I just
definitely prove that
proved
he's
it
an
right now.
Islamophobe,
I
a
just definitely
homophobe, and a
prove it.
transphobe,
Prove
and a
it.
racist. We can
Prove it.
prove, and you just
Prove it.
type it in
Prove
hard.
that the
Go ahead
president,
and
no,
type it
prove that
in.
our president has
It's
done any
thousands
of
of
that.
videos. It's
Prove that
thousands of
our
videos proving that
good
he's all those
president of
things.
America
It's thousands of
has done
things
that.
that he's that way. It's proven that
This
he's a
is crazy.
felon
This is
on
crazy.
record by the courts of the United States. Okay, it's proven. So now you're just saying weird shit just to make dumb points, my brother. Power to the people.
Not at
That's
all.
what I'm
You're the
talking
one who
about.
defamed that man's character. You said something about some whole other stuff that I've never heard in my life. I'm actually to prove it.
So call the police
And if
then,
you
sir.
and if
Call
you can't prove
911
it
and send them
under
to
the
my house,
Constitution
and I'll
of
go
the
to
freedom
jail,
of I
So
don't
let
and
me
then
under
I'll be
ask
a
you a
criminal like
question. Do
go
you,
to
you
my
jail.
nigga.
Jesus
believe?
Christ.
That's what we talking
Do you
about.
believe that that's what swayed the vote, or the people that can't
Man,
vote?
I said what I said, and I'm not going to sit up
I'm
here
just
and
asking
try
you a
to somebody try to
question.
pick apart what I
Why you
said
got to
because
get
I said it to
smart
you
mouth? I'm
respectfully.
asking you a question. Do
Mr.
you
Wegg, you know I'm
believe?
not being smart mouth
But do
towards
you
you. Now, come
believe
on.
that's what swayed the overall vote? Is what I'm asking.
No, no. I was just
You
saying, I was just making up a point to talk
do you
about
think
something
he
that we were
won
talking about on
fair and
stage.
square?
I think that there's a lot of votes that still not counted, like the mail-in votes and stuff like that. Like I said yesterday, my
But they
experience was
already got to
no, they did
270.
not. Because I'm trying to tell you, I voted 2 months ago, and
They're at
something told me to get up and go, and
277.
my vote wasn't there. My vote wasn't there. My son wasn't registered, even though I registered him online. Even though I registered him in person, he was not registered at all, right? And my vote
Okay.
was not
But,
even in there. So, like I
but
said,
what
it's a lot of bullshit
but
going
what
on. But
I'm
I don't think
saying,
that could have
hold on.
possibly won the
But what I'm
election. But I
saying,
do
so
think it's
you're
not
saying
fair.
that possibly the mail-in votes
It's election
could.
fraud going on. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
That's
It's no,
cap.
oh my God. It's been a lot
Damn,
of stuff going
dog.
on
They that
lately.
mad? They saying it's fraud
No,
going on?
okay. So how did they get all the mail-in votes automatically and count them?
Man, I
Let's
told
talk about
y'all
it
that
because
shit
yesterday I had to
yesterday.
put one
Trump was
in for
gonna
my
win.
son, and they got it already magically because I just had to put it in yesterday for the vote for Kamala or whoever he voted for. I had to put it in yesterday. So how the hell they get that vote already? Make it make sense. There's a lot of people that had to do it. I see a lot of people doing that too. So make it make sense. A lot of first time voters.
Don't say it like you were gonna let your son vote for Donald Trump, Empress. Don't say it like you were gonna let him vote for Donald Trump.
You don't need no more breast
You
milk.
know that he was going to, because you swayed him. You swayed your son. You swayed your son. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And that's why he chose the choice that he chose.
So absolutely not.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So your son. So no, you just said Kamala Harris. You just said Kamala Harris a second ago. Don't lie. Don't lie. You didn't say whoever he voted for. Don't put your kids on here. Don't put your kids on here right now. Don't put your kids on here right now. Hey, we're in the middle of a disrespectful battle, and don't put your kids on here right now. It is. Listen, Empress. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you not to do. Okay. I'm telling you, since you're saying that I'm not gonna do it, I'm telling you I'm gonna do it. You put your son on here. You put that little on here. He's getting violated. You put the little violate you, his daddy, and everybody. I will vow that he does not have there right now to defend. Where's he at? Get him on the app. 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 Was and is now. Was and is now. Ain't nothing. Get him on the app. 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 Get him on that. And you called me. I'm definitely finna let this fly. Yeah, definitely a criminal ass nigga that walked up in your crib and took everything out your house. You would have been with nothing. I would have left you on 16th and 17th. And then took the go-kart and the push cart that you had with your rolled up copper wire in it. And I would have made it to the whole recycling office before you. You little dirty rabbit. See, this is the problem with you Bugs Life Beetle looking. Go look on my PTO on my page on Instagram.
Y'all still with me? If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe or drop a comment down below. Let's continue.
Eating a beetle, and she probably thought she was cute. But that was you. That was you. You be a felon that didn't vote.
You're incredibly mad about
Listen. The next, it's definitely gonna be that.
Donald Trump.
No. You gonna get you a felon.
Can you just congratulate Donald Trump, please?
Out of here.
Be a good sport. Can you congratulate Donald? Empress.
Hold
on, Empress. Can you congratulate? Empress,
excuse me, Mr. Wack, what you say?
Can you congratulate Donald Trump?
Congratulate him for what?
He won. What do you mean?
Yeah, congratulations.
So what you're saying is, so I'm listening to what she's saying.
I said congratulations, and I was kind of done with the conversation.
I heard what you said prior to.
Using me for content.
You're saying that the mail-in votes, because Bridget's sending the mail-in vote, the mail-in votes don't get counted till afterwards, but whoever makes it to 270 first wins, but the mail-in votes could have been in favor of the other side that don't get counted. That's what you're saying. Now, I asked this question, and they said the majority of the votes happen, I guess, electronically, however they vote. Yep. So, now, that could go both ways.
That can go either way, yes. That can go either way, for Republican or Democrat or independent.
But okay, is it the people's fault, or is it the people that's mailing in?
That was never my point of conversation, ever. The fact that I'm trying to tell you that, I've been trying to tell you that for an hour now. That was never my point of conversation. Vote,
it got to be a stipulation in there that says it gets counted afterwards, and it doesn't affect the right now vote. If the right now vote gets them there, that's what they go off of. I'm guessing.
Well, it should be a stipulation. That's probably why they're getting him the white paper with the.
Where's the stipulation?
That's cap.
It should be a stipulation, but I'm not sure about that.
No, can we look it up? Because it has to. Yes, if that's the case, right? That means all votes until the mail-in vote.
What is the stipulation on mail-in votes that don't count on election day? Mail-in vote.
If the mail-in vote date is prior to these votes, then they should get priority to count.
Hold on, I got it right here. Let's see.
Where that Brock at?
No, that we're not telling truth.
No, where that Brock?
We're not being truthful.
Where that?
270 plus 270 is what?
Can I read the article for PC?
Now, fuck that article.
Where that bitch Brock?
Okay,
If you tired of being a black man in America, if you're tired of being a black man in America, you're tired of being used as a bullet.
This goddamn DVD, shut your ass. Hey, look, look, 270.
Yo, so y'all can be. I'm gonna send y'all the nearest doctor, so y'all can be tired of this. You want to divest from this shit? You can be a tramp.
Cool. Be what you want to be.
Thank you.
Jump off
Let us know what you're talking about.
Okay, bro.
You got nothing to do with this.
Okay, look, 270 plus 270 is 540, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Yes, they are.
So
They got me
since
fucked up.
270 plus 270 is 540. There's only 535 electoral votes. So
Why
the
you
first
keep
one
on
is
saying?
How many electoral votes?
535. So it doesn't matter about the mail-in votes. It doesn't matter because you can't add up to get another testifier.
No. What she's saying? Hold on, Empress. Correct me. What Empress is saying is this, right? Let's say I don't know when the mail-in votes went. Let's say the mail-in votes got done and they sent them in 5 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever. And the majority of these votes would have gotten Miss Harris to the 270, along with what she accumulated electronically. They're saying those votes that mailed in don't get factored in until after the fact. That's what she's saying. But it could have went either way.
No, but see, that's impossible because you can't have both. You can't have 270 and 270 and 540 and 5.
Don't matter. So I have it right here. So
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you're saying is, well, Trump got 270. Okay. You said it's 535.
535.
535 minus 277 was left 258. So that means Carmela got what? What? What's her?
224.
224. So that means it would only been 34 there for her.
Right, ain't nothing left for her. She wouldn't have won no matter what.
No chance. I didn't say that she would have won. He said, would it have mattered? And I said, yes. That's what I said. Then he asked me to go get information. And you said that it didn't matter.
Okay, so
let me talk about the information.
Empress, you understanding what they're saying, right? Even
I understand what they're saying, Mr. Wack.
It might be another 30 something, which would have took her to 254.
Somebody got their mic open.
But you told me to go ahead and get the information, so I went ahead and got it, and he told me it didn't matter after you asked me to go get it. So that's what I'm saying. Won't you just go on mute and let me freaking read it?
Can't say that 100% of those millions just went to her.
Empress, you got to get out of music mode, Empress.
I never implied that. No, I'm not going to get out of music mode because you keep over talking. So I never implied that either.
Why you want the fucking echo?
Aggressive ass lady.
You doing that on purpose?
Please put normal.
I'm not doing anything on purpose.
I definitely think you did it on
That's
purpose.
okay. Today we on your ass. All right.
So either way, we're not on that. We just have a discussion. Either way.
How this fucking man?
Either way, we do agree 100% of those mail-ins is not Ms. Harris, right? You could agree
That was
that.
never my talking point. That was your talking point.
No, I'm saying, listen, if it's 535, right?
Mr. Wack, I don't disagree with you.
Minus 277, that leaves 258. So if 100% of them would have went to her, she would have been at 258. But we can agree that it probably wasn't 100%.
I don't disagree with you. I never did.
Either way it go, what they're saying, if they would have factored in those and gave her 100% of the mail-ins, she still would have peaked at 258. You get what I'm saying?
I never didn't understand you. I said that from the beginning. That was never my talking point. That was your talking point. I never disagreed with you.
No, but you the one, you brought up the mail-ins.
I got it right here. Right, I did. And you said, get the information. I have it right here. And I was told to shut the fuck up by Mr. Lavish.
All right, go ahead.
I didn't say that.
Thank you. Thank you.
What information you got? We went.
You had to mute your mic so I can read. Okay, so it says various reasons we may not get the results that night. One Such holdup is the work it takes to process and count mail-in ballots. Most U.S. states provide some form of early in-person voting and mail-in voting for all voters, and tens of millions of voters who has cast ballots early this year. Because each state has different rules regarding the timeline for processing, counting mail-in ballots, many election officials cannot start tabulating these ballots until election day or even after the polls close that night. Make sure, excuse me, what the hell is this about? I'm sorry, an ad came up. Make sure you are aware of when your state starts processing and counting mail-in ballots. And remember to sit tight and say calm as elections finally do come in, right? So let's get into local laws that limit when officials can process the ballots. That's what you're talking about. Absentee and mail-in ballots, right? Can be processed, must be processed before they can be counted. The process of handling mail-in ballots varies by states, right? Typically includes several steps. Checking the ballot envelope, verifying the signature on the return envelope matches the voter's signature on file. Opening the envelope and prepping the ballot for count. In most states, officials cannot feed the ballot into the tabulator until the polls close on election day. So that's for either way, right? So 43 states in the Virgin Islands allow election officials to begin processing these ballots early before election day. In Connecticut and Ohio, election officials can choose to start processing early ballots before at their discretion. In 7 states, Alabama, Mississippi, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, South Dakota, West Virginia, and Wisconsin, as well as Washington, D.C., mail-in ballots can be processed on election day and before the polls close. Mail ballots typically require more time and resources to process than in-person votes, especially when they are in large volumes, as was the case in the 2020 election. The limited time available for processing ballots on election day can be exacerbated delays. The issue became particularly pronounced during the pandemic when the laws were modified to allow more people to vote early, resulting in significant challenges for election workers handling absentee and mail ballots, right? So y'all remember in 2020, Kathleen Held, the director of Auburn University Election Administrative Initiative, told NPR that the holiday season were receiving gifts and writing thank you notes, right? But maybe you would normally receive 10 gifts and write thank you notes for each of the gifts. Only now you're going to receive 1,000 of them, right? So the technical steps aren't terribly complicated. There is simply a long sequence that has to take place. So thousands upon hundreds of thousands of votes were not counted yesterday because of the lack of people they had to count them, basically. So we can't keep on just like throwing stuff away and say they don't matter.
No,
she might have not still won, but it definitely mattered. It definitely took place that a lot of votes didn't get counted.
What I'm saying is we got 535 electoral votes, right? So we go 535.
Yeah.
Minus the 277 that Trump got. That leaves 258. So if 100% of the mail-ins had went to Ms. Harris, she would have still been short.
But Mr. Wack, there's 23 states that.
So do you
I'm short 12.
I do understand that. Yes, I do understand
so
that.
So let's say they didn't show us the digital votes, right? And they waited and they just added up all the mail-ins, right? And then they said, okay, now we're gonna go to the digital.
That's the way I feel like they should have been.
And 100% of them, which is far-fetched, would have went to her. She still would have been
far-fetched.
Still would have been 12 shy of the 270.
Right. So what I'm saying is, it's 23 states that mandate.
So this is when Devious says, unless you win in by a if it's not a landslide, then they'll factor it in. The 277, I think, is what made it the landslide. Didn't matter.
Right. And I don't disagree with that. But what I'm trying to say is there's 23 states that mandate counting begin yesterday, all their mail-ins. They waited till yesterday to start counting them. It's Arkansas, California, Georgia, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
He won so much. He didn't have to wait for Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, Alaska, none of them to come in. None of those came in like before he was at 277.
Why is all these women mad that Trump won? They act like Kamala really is about to change some things for these ladies, man.
It's not about changing anything for ladies. It's about keeping our rights as humans, period.
They really mad, man.
Not taking away people's social
this remind me of when we had, hold on. This remind me of the civil rights movements back in the days when the women came together and pushed for women's rights instead of pushing for all rights. Y'all push for women's rights and thing up. This remind me of that right now.
Wake that shit up.
I'm just keeping it 100. They push for women's rights instead of pushing for civil rights. No movement up, bro.
Pitt, I'm just so proud of Trump because he came, he saw, he conquered.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
Yo,
Hey, Wack, when you say,
did he slap